If you are stuck in a cycle of low views and flopping content, it's probably because your content is not getting categorized. And if your content is not getting categorized, it's not going to get in front of the right people. And if it's not getting in front of the right people, nobody is going to engage. And if your engagement rate is low, you're going to get trapped in that cycle of low views. I have worked with literally thousands of content creators, and I'm constantly analyzing what keeps people in low views. And content categorization is among one of the most popular reasons. But the good news is it is easy to fix. So I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do this. And the main thing I want you to take away from this video is that your content needs to be clear and easy to understand. Confused people don't engage, and confused algorithms don't distribute. So I want you to think of every single video you create as a newspaper article or like a magazine article, and every good article has a good headline. Your content needs one too. So at the start of every single video you create, you need text on the screen that acts as a headline. Every good headline is basically a compelling overview of what your content is about. So it needs to include the keywords of what your content is about. So for example, instead of having morning routine on the screen, have something like best morning routine for working mums. Or instead of how to get more clients, how personal trainers can get 5 new clients this week. Once you have your headline on the screen, you also need to verbally say those keywords again in the first couple of seconds. So it might be something like personal trainers should not be struggling to get new clients in 2026. Or if you're a personal trainer struggling to get new clients, you need to hear this. The algorithm is listening to what you're saying, but more importantly, so is your audience. And people are 65% more likely to stop and pay attention to a piece of content if it feels personally relevant to them. You also want to make sure that the visuals in your content match what you're talking about where you can. So if you're talking about personal trainers, maybe film your content in a gym. Make sure your captions are turned on. Make sure that your video description includes those keywords. And if you want to use hashtags, I don't really use them, but if you want to, you can use 3 to 5 that describe what your video is about. That's literally all you need to do. Now, how do you know if your video has been categorized? Sometimes you will see in the little search bar that is above my head right now, you'll see a couple of keywords that describe what the video is about. If that matches your video, then that can be a good sign that your content has been categorized. But sometimes it'll just say find related content. That doesn't mean your content hasn't been categorized. The most accurate way to check is about 24 hours after you've posted. Go into the analytics of your video, scroll down and go to the search queries. And if you can see that there are search queries that match what your video is about, that's the most accurate way to tell. Another way to tell is that your views should be higher and that your engagement should be higher as well. This is obviously a very basic overview of how to do this. I go into a lot more detail and give you kind of advanced techniques in the Content Club, which is my course and community for content creators. I have a couple of modules on SEO and how to optimize your content for search and categorization. If you would like to access that and you really feel like you need to take your content to the next level when it comes to categorization, send me a DM and I will give you a discount code.